Gratitude, gratitude, peace and blessings, peace and love. How are you guys doing this evening? How are you guys doing this evening? Can you guys hear me loud and clear? All right, perfect, perfect. You guys give me a second here. All right. Greetings. Peace and blessings, peace and love. How are you guys doing this evening? How is everyone doing this evening? Everybody said they're doing good. They're doing good. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That is wonderful, family. This is my first attempt to do a video. First attempt to do a video or a class, right? And we are going to be doing a class, as you guys can see. This is my first attempt to do a class on New Life tools in this fashion. For the Patreon members, you guys know what it is. We do this a lot of times, right? But I've never done this on New Life tools. So, you know, and you know, during prayer one day, the Spirit told me to do this for the world, do this for my New Life Tools family. So this is pretty much like a free class, and this is something that's important because what another thing that drives this is that a lot of people be thinking they're hexed and cursed, and they don't know they're dealing with a psychic attack, right? This is Magic Defense 101. Okay, so I want to do this to help people remember and to get clarity on what it means to have a psychic attack. Because believe it or not, everyone doesn't understand, all right? And before we start, we're going to do our mantra. My words create my world, and my world is bright. So as I speak, let there be light. My words create my world, and my world is bright. So as I speak, let there be light. My words create my world, and my world is bright. So as I speak, let there be light, let there be light, let there be light. Fiat Lux, right? We don't care who won the election, right? We make our own world. We make our own world, family. Ashe. Somebody already said Camilla gonna win. That's okay. Whoever wins, we good. We prepared ourselves. I prepared myself for it. I had a talk with my Patreon members the other night, telling them they need to prepare their minds for whoever wins. If you don't like Trump, prepare your mind. It's a possibility. If you like Kamala Harris, prepare your mind. It's a possibility she could win. Right? So we'll see. But if Trump wins, you better believe I'm going to be laughing. But, you know, I don't vote, family. I have my own government. Right? I have my own government. I govern my own affairs. I really don't care what happens. Like, you know, me and my family is governed by something else. but I still live in America, so I have to pay attention to what's going on. But we're not going to focus on that tonight. Right? We're not going to focus on that tonight. We're going to focus on this. I'm going to give you guys this information on psychic attacks, okay? And I think this is much needed, even though we've covered this. The last time I went hard on a psychic attack video, I think I did a video talking about psychic protection. And in that particular video, I gave y'all a symbol that people still use and talk about to this day. That's extremely powerful symbol. It's called the Helm of All. But tonight, I promise to give you another symbol, right? And information that some people don't even know about. Top magicians, they know about this symbol. I've been knowing about this symbol for at least the past 6 years. I've been using it in my dreams. I don't talk about it a lot, but every now and then I got to give y'all a gem. Okay? Every now and then I got to give y'all a gem. All right? We're going to give y'all a gem tonight. A couple gems, okay? So let's get this thing started. We got what? 315 people in here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And people can always go back and watch this. But this is a much needed, very important video so you guys can know and learn how to protect yourselves. I was going to do this on Halloween, but I kind of, waited a little bit, and we're going to do it tonight, all right? Psychic self-defense, okay? Very, very important, family. Psychic self-defense. And before we start, we got to understand what the word psychic means, okay? I've said this many times, but we're going to read it anyway. We're going to look at it so you guys can really, really understand this thing, all right? So you guys can really, really understand this. Somebody said, Trump 2024, don't forget to vote. And somebody said, you on the wrong live. All right, Ruben, chill out, Ruben. I know Ruben, that's my homie. Right? You gotta chill though, Ruben. We not focusing on the election tonight. I did this purposely tonight to get y'all off the election. to get to the information, all right? Let's get to it. The word psychic comes from the Greek word psychosis, which means the mind or the soul. In Greek term is derived from psyche, meaning soul or spirit. Now, I want to say this, right? I want to say this, family. When you look at this, what you got to understand is that originally it didn't even mean mind. This is something that was added later. It originally meant soul or spirit, the psyche, right? So when you're under a psychic attack, your soul is under attack. Your spirit is under attack, right? And there is a separation between the soul and the spirit. Now, your spirit could be under attack, which goes into your life energy, your life force energy, your personality, right? Or your soul could be attacked, which means that whatever you're going through is giving you intense trauma, right? Intense trauma. And we got to understand these things, okay? I'm going to get through this, y'all, and then we can answer questions afterwards. I'm being here about an hour. Then we can answer questions afterwards, right? So I want you guys to understand that, okay? Before we move forward, when you're dealing with a psychic attack, somebody's trying to attack your life force, your essence, or somebody is trying to attack your soul. Very important. There's different layers, family, and this is where y'all need to start paying attention. There's different layers to the astral, to the aura. Some of y'all know this, some of y'all don't know this. The etheric body, right, is the closest part of the layer to the body. That's the main point that we want to focus on tonight. That's usually the aura, part of the aura that everybody sees. If y'all want to screenshot this, y'all can, because this is going to be on YouTube anyway. I'm not going to talk about the election like that because I want to say nothing that's going to cut this off or make them block it. You know what I'm saying? So I want you guys to understand when an entity is trying to attack you or a person is trying to attack you, they're usually trying to get to your mental body or your etheric body, right? The etheric body Now we all have these layers. I want to make that very clear, but some of these layers are weak. So a lot of entities pass right through these layers. If you're not doing certain types of spiritual practices, your spirit, your divine body, which is the lightest, but at the same time can be the most powerful, is not even really activated. So the layer is there, but it's very simple to get through, like water. So they tunnel in these different layers of your aura to get to you, so it can start affecting you. And the main area they want to get to is the etheric body, family. I want you guys to understand that. Okay. You have another part of your aura that's really close. It's different names for that as well. Here they call it the physical auric body, but that part of you is probably the first layer of the aura that develops, and then the etheric body. Once they hit the etheric body, let's read what the etheric body is, man. Often considered the blueprint or template of the physical body. This layer is thought to hold the form and structure of our physical being on an energetic level, right? So they can affect your physical being on an energetic level if they can get to the etheric aspect of yourself, okay? If they can get there, they can affect everything else. So if you're not doing spiritual work, your mental body, that's why y'all see the mental body is a layer of the aura. If you have a strong mind, it's hard for them to even get to the etheric body. That's why I push this stuff. And what creates a strong mind? Getting rid of fear, believing in yourself, but also pushing good principles and morals, right? Living through a certain system that's teaching you principles, right? I can't preach this enough. Having certain principles that make you live a certain way every day increases the power of your mental body, right? Increases the power of your mental body. So once again, you have all these spiritual aspects of your aura, your divine layer of the aura. Those don't develop until you get on a higher spiritual level, right? As you get to a higher spiritual level, they become thicker. And this is when you start talking about the aura getting bigger. Having a certain mindset, positive mindset, this also affects the etheric body. We'll get to that in a second. All right. The 7 layers of the aura, you can't know, they're not the 7 chakras. They're not the 7 chakras. All right. So let's talk about the different types of things that can affect your spiritual aura. And I love this picture here because this is exactly what I see sometimes on some people. The spiritual parasite can be a literal astral parasite or a negative person draining their energy. The entity itself looks like a clear worm. So I see this on people more than anything else. Before I see the dead people, before I see anything else, I'll see what looks like a worm or some type of entity usually attached to a certain part of the person's aura. A lot of times behind the head. You will see these worms or these parasites. Yes, just like you have parasites in your body, you can have spiritual parasites in your aura. All right, I want to make this very clear. You can have spiritual parasites in your aura, and they need to be cleaned, or they will continue to suck the life force. These spiritual parasites will drill their way in. They can care less about how you feel. They want to eat. And these entities, they don't eat positive energy. They eat negative energy. So they're fed through your emotions. They suck your emotions in your life force. This is the first level. We talk about actual parasites. This is what they look like. And half of these are thought forms. Half of these are other entities' thought forms that just stick around the astral world. So a magician could create a parasite to attack your aura if it wanted to. Okay. It could create a parasite to literally attack your aura. This is very important to understand. This is why now it's funny because your aura can be protected, right? But if you open yourself up on purpose, then your aura can be drained. And then you have to literally allow a person to come into your field, right? I after the lecture I did a few weeks ago in Houston, had a great time, by the way. Shout out to everybody who came out. I actually was a little bit tired. My energy was drained a little bit after that. Now, just knowing me, you wouldn't be able to drain my energy. But when I have these events, I have to open myself up to people. Shake their hand. Now, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm not opening myself up to the point where I'm getting attacked spiritually. But what I'm saying is sometimes if somebody has something on them, the entity, while they're shaking my hand, they get to drain some of my energy too. A little bit. Right? That can happen. Right? They want to try to attach to my aura. But I'm opening myself up when I hug on people, shake hands, take pictures. These things, you can open yourself up. It's just like having a family member that's negative or a friend of yours that's negative, and you allow them to keep coming to your house. Every time you allow them to come to your house or you allow them to be next to you, you're purposely opening yourself up to your energy being drained. So the most thing that these astral parasites do is they drain your energy. It can take them a really long time to make you sick. They don't really work to make you sick or anything, but they can make you really tired. So a lot of times when people dealing with fogginess, foggy-headedness, lack of energy, lack of motivation, you could be dealing with an astral parasite. All right, very important to understand. Ghost. Okay. Ghosts are people who passed away, sometimes linger in this world for many reasons. It's a lot of reasons, family, why ghosts linger around. Okay. So a whole bunch of reasons why ghosts choose to linger around. Countless reasons. They love to attach to people to live their desires through them. Right? So if a ghost gets you, the ghost is going to be going for your etheric aura, the etheric layer of your aura. Okay? It's going to be going for the etheric layer of your aura. Now, the thing about a ghost is they can squeeze through the smallest opening inside your aura. They can squeeze themselves through, just like a parasite could. And what they're different than a parasite. A parasite seeking just to take your energy. A ghost, or which is pretty much a person that passed away that don't want to go to the astral world, they're running from the light, right? They choose to stay on Earth for various reasons. What they seek to do is not only drain your energy, but also to make you live their desire. So I'm just gonna keep it real. If you got a person that was an alcoholic and you go to the club one night and for some reason you know she's drinking more than you usually drink, you might have a entity attached to you. You could be a regular person, all of a sudden you become over sexual, right? You can't stop having sex. You'll have sex with anybody. Whatever it is, you could have an astral or a ghost entity, maybe a prostitute that died or somebody that had that energy that died. They want to continue to live that energy through you, family. So once again, ghost attachments don't only want to drain your energy or your life force, they also want to live their desires through you, right? You could have a very violent ghost, and all of a sudden you have these violent thoughts to hurt people, and you don't know where it's coming from. Whenever you get thoughts that you don't know where it's coming from, these ghosts could be coming to your aura. Now, there's aspects where they could come through your mind. That's more of a demonic force. When they start coming through your mind, literally, there's portals in your mind. Literally, portals in your mind that demons can come through your mind, right? If you open up to them, right? You have to be in a lower vibration, but if you open yourself up to them, they can come in through your mind. It's hard to get them out when they come in that way, but it's possible. But if a ghost or a person who passed is coming in through your aura, they're going to go directly for the auric field. You're going to have a hard time getting there if you have a strong mind. If your mind is strong, your mental field will block them. If your mind is strong, they will have a hard time getting in. You may feel them every now and then, but they have a hard time getting in. But they get in, family, and they attack your energy and your thoughts. And they're going to try to live their desires through you. That's how you know if you have a ghost attached to you. All right. So we have parasites, and these ghosts are everywhere, y'all. That's why I tell y'all, wear some type of medallion, spiritual protection. Right. We're going to give y'all some stuff tonight that y'all can do to protect yourselves. Right. I'm giving you guys the understanding of how you do you know you're being psychically attacked. Your spirit or your soul is being attacked. Very, very important to understand. All right. Negative thought forms. Right. Negative thought forms attached to people on the same frequency as them. Something to think about. So when you're dealing with negative thought forms, y'all have been watching my channel for years. Y'all know I've been talking about negative thought forms, right? Negative thought forms can attach to you from the astral world. They can attach to you, right? And once they attach to you, they're attaching to a frequency. They're attracted to that frequency. All right. Somebody said, what about wearing a gold ring? A gold ring, you need more than that. Gold ring has to be blessed, or some type of enchantment has to be put on that gold ring. It's deeper than just wearing a gold ring. You can but you can enchant a gold ring and make it more powerful that way. All right. That can actually increase. So yeah, you can wear things that increase the strength of your aura. Absolutely. But let me say this. If you have an entity already on you and you wear something to block, all you're doing is locking that entity inside your body. Now the entity can't leave. Now, over time, because of that, if you stay on a high frequency, that entity will dissipate. All right? It will dissipate. It could take time, though. So sometimes people, I recommend if you're going to get a medallion or some type of spiritual tool, I recommend doing a good spiritual bath, cleansing your aura, cleansing your energy, and then putting it on. Because if you've been going through a lot lately and you just put that thing on, it'll work. But if you, with the negative energy you're dealing with, it just be locked inside. All right. The orgone bomb, the orgone blast is for your home. It's for an environment. It's not for the person. It's for the environment. So negative thought forms attach to people on the same frequency as them. Sometimes we curate them and feed them with our emotions. So I'm pretty sure everybody, including myself, has one time in their life has created a negative thought form. So when you think about doing something to somebody, right? When you start, and every time you feel a certain way, these things eat, they feed. They feed off your energy. And when you get them into your aura, it's very hard to control your emotions. Once they get to that etheric layer of your aura, it's very hard to control their emotions. All right? Somebody said, what school can you go to become an ordained minister? It's not about what type of school it is. An ordained minister is an ordained minister. Once you become ordained, you can just do what you want to do after that. You can join another church. You can join another ministry. You can do what you want to do. So just becoming ordained is important. Not about what place you should go to get it. All right. These entities will drain energy from your mental, the mental layer of your aura as well. So once they get to you emotionally, these are the ones that affect your mental layer the worst, because once they get there, they will constantly try to get into your mind, the negative thought forms. Because remember, they were curated from your mental. So these beings here can have an effect. If you don't have a strong mind, they go directly to the etheric aspect of your aura. Negative thought forms, and they can be very easy to get rid of than a lot of other entities if you know how to change your mind. Change the frequency of your mind. They're not attracted to you no more. Change the frequency of your mind, and they won't be attracted to you as much anymore. Negative thought forms, family. Very important to understand. Some people deal with this. Some people don't know how to think positive. And we talking about spiritual people. Some people have a struggle with thinking positive or being positive. They blame everybody else for why they can't be positive. People just mess with me. People do this. Well, what you're getting on the outside of your life is only what's on the inside. It's reflecting. It's hard to believe that at first. That goes with relationships, friends. What you attract into your life is really what you want inside of yourself. You're only attracting what you are and what you want. So your surroundings and how your life looks is a reflection of who you really are on the inside. That's a fact. You have a person that's really positive, or they'll say they're positive, but they have super negative friends, or their significant other will be extremely negative. You see what I'm saying? These are very important things to understand. Right? We got to keep it real, family. Magic can also be used to attack the aura. Magic, right? So this is when a physical person gives you an attack, right? Magic can also be used to attack the aura. People use spells to attack the aura with sickness, bad luck, or even death. Okay? Attack magic is used to harm for the most part. Attack magic is used to harm for the most part. I always tell y'all this. One of the most powerful fighters that we know about, Bruce Lee, he said one of the most powerful things. He said, those who master the art of fighting without fighting is the greatest fighters. You don't always have to fight. What you can do is build up a defense that's so powerful, nothing wants to touch you, or nothing can touch you. You know, when you look at America, and this is my opinion, right? Freedom of speech. When you look at America, for many years since I've been born, and I was born in 1980. Since my birth, nobody want to smoke with America. But why? Because America's defenses were so powerful. We had the best technology, the best military. That's starting to change now. A lot of other countries are getting strong as well. So what I'm saying is, just your reputation or your energy for blocking certain things is so powerful until some person won't even think about attacking you. A fool will always attack first without assessing. Even in magic, before you just attack people, you got to assess. Because sometimes you don't know who you're attacking. You don't know who you're attacking, family. Okay? And you can attack the wrong person and mess your whole life up. I've seen it happen countless times. You think you're just gonna get over on this quiet person at your job that's minding their business, but you don't like how they work, or however, whatever you want to do. There's many ways people attack people, and then you end up attacking the wrong person. Finding out they got an uncle that's a sorcerer, or they secretly, quietly are sorcerers or magicians, and you just don't know. So it's always good to assess things. That's why you should never attack somebody unless you're being attacked. Only the fools and the dummies of magic go out attacking people because they don't like something. It's going to keep it real. I don't like what you did to me. I don't like how you did, so I'm going to attack you because I feel bad about what you did. Or I feel bad about, I don't like you at the job. You know, I don't like you, you know, you may attack a family member. Whatever it is. A neighbor, you know, your neighbor getting on your nerves. They haven't done nothing to harm you, but they're just annoying. They're getting on your nerves. You want to attack them. And usually what happens a lot of times is people attack people way overboard. You may have a neighbor that's snitching on you about everything. You may be talking about your yard need to be cut, right? You may be in the HOA and the neighbor is constantly bothering you, calling people on you. And you done put some death magic on a person. Some people do that. They go way too far. And once you go that far, there ain't no going back. There ain't no going back. So you need to assess things. And this is why you live your lifestyle a certain way. And you don't really have to worry about a lot of people bothering you a lot of times. If your vibration changes, keep negative energy out of your life, keep negative people out of your life, and you don't have to worry about people bothering you. Real talk. I gotta say this. I done said this mad times. Right? So people sometimes can attack your aura. And a real magician, the good magicians know they're going right for that etheric body, baby. They're going right for that etheric layer of the aura. I know if I was attacking somebody, that's what I would go for. See, but some people don't understand that concept. Some people don't even know where and what to look at and how to do a spell to attack the etheric part of the aura. That aura got many names. So what I'm saying is certain magicians know that. That's the part we got to get to. We can get to that part, we got you. But I want to let y'all know you don't always have to attack. Right? Sometimes when somebody bothering you, you can just put out energy to defend yourself from them. So what they trying don't work. You ever thought about that? Instead of just attacking people all the time? Sometimes you can do a spell to attack their energy. Yeah. Even positive people use hexes and curses. Somebody said, well, how you do? Why would he do that? I know a person that practices white magic. They use a hex and they hex the cancer in somebody. Yeah. I know somebody that use a hex to hex cancer. To attack a sickness. See? That's what a smart magician could do. Why you always got to attack people? And I say this because there's always people out there that's doing it. Y'all don't know the emails I get. But I'm here to give y'all clarity because sometimes what you think is a hex or a curse is not even that. You may just be dealing with a parasite, or you might be dealing with a dead person that attached to you. See? So yes, I know a positive person and they attack sickness in the body. They don't attack the person, but they attack the sickness in the body. Now healers, they transmute. But there's other ways to attack negative energy. You can attack negative energy, not the person. So this is very important. Now, if you're a baby in attack, understanding that stuff, then you should transmute and let it be. Because when you're playing with that type of stuff, you try to attack something negative, it could attack you back. You don't know what you're doing. But I'm just telling y'all a story, telling y'all what it is. I know a person that attacked cancer. Right? And you know, I don't even know if I should say it worked or not because I don't know if they're gonna shut my video off. You know what I'm saying? But it worked. You know what I mean? But I don't recommend everybody doing that. You got to be advanced. 9 times out of 10, you should do what frequencies do. Frequencies transmute energy. You should transmute energy. Right? Just something to think about. So yes, people attack with magic. And they can make you get sick, bad luck, or even death. Right? This is another type of psychic attack. People do it. People cause it. Most people open themselves up to attack by their lifestyle. Your lifestyle can affect the etheric part of your aura. The etheric layer is where the negative thought forms and forces like to attack because it gives them access to the body. I'm going to read that again. The etheric layer is where the negative thought forms and forces like to attack because it gives them access to your body. Right? And I love this picture right here because that's kind of what I see sometimes behind people. If I see a ghost, they don't look just like this girl with her hair. They look alive sometimes. Sometimes they don't look dead. Actually, most of the time they don't look dead. They look like a person standing behind somebody. Now, if they died in a violent way, I could see that. But sometimes you look like somebody standing behind somebody, but they'll have this blank look to them, like they're looking off into space. But this is how an attaching spirit could be right to you or a ghost, and you don't even know. You getting dressed, you getting out the shower, you at somebody's house, and this thing following you around. So your lifestyle is important if you're going to be a magician, especially on a right-hand path where you follow the light, right? And you trying to live a certain lifestyle is important. This is what it is, family. It's important to live a certain lifestyle to keep this stuff off of you. The etheric layer can be made strong through the body or a strong mind. This is the most basic way to protect it. So on a basic level, for people who are not into spirituality, you can actually protect your etheric body by being a gym rat. So being a gym rat or being super positive person can help in a basic way. So that's right. But these people must live a clean lifestyle. So if you go to the gym every day, you work out every day, you stay healthy, that can actually strengthen your etheric body. Also, if you are super positive, even if you do one or the other, this can keep your etheric body strong. So this is why people who go to the gym, they can stay healthy. They can have a glow to them when they lose weight and they get strong because their etheric body is getting stronger. That's what you're looking at, family. Same thing with that person that come to work every day. They so positive. They got this glow to them. That's their etheric body shining. But these people must live a clean lifestyle. No drinking. Right? If you want to drink a little champagne, a little wine once in a blue moon, that's not a big deal. Right? But people who get drunk every week, not good, family. No smoking, cigarettes. I talked about that for years. I ain't here to tell you what to do, but I don't recommend smoking cigarettes. No cursing. No cursing, right? But at the end of the day, I'm not here to tell people what to do. I can truly say by not cursing as much, I can see the empowerment in my life, right? If you want to curse on here, curse if you want to. I'm telling you, if you want to have a more clean aura and not having a negative effect in your aura, then don't curse. Not cursing helps. Just sharing. Or exposing yourself to negative people, negative music, and negative places. Right. Somebody said they're working on it. That's all we can ask for. Somebody said it. The only curse word I use, we know what cuss words are. Right. And it took me years to believe that because I just couldn't see. You know, but there's a wall you hit of certain levels in your growth, and you try one small thing and you notice you start pushing past that wall a little bit. Just got to keep it real. So it's hard for me and my wife, you know what I'm saying? Well, we both was cursing all the time, but we noticed as we tried not to, everything be more peaceful. You don't got to fight so hard no more. Things change, right? And this is why we preach good morals, good character. This is all part of spirituality. And I can tell you right now, like I said, nobody on the higher levels up there being ghetto and acting a fool. Ain't no sexy reds in the higher worlds. I'm sorry. Right? It ain't none of them up there. Ice Spice and all of them. So yeah, even some of the music I grew up on, I had to kind of cut it down a little bit. So yeah, this is something else I want to just share with you guys. We're gonna get to the I know y'all want to know what the tools are. We're gonna get to that. But I gotta explain this stuff so you guys can get an overall understanding about how to protect yourself. All right. These are things that you need to consider. You need to consider, family. So exercising every day increases the power of your etheric layer of your body, your etheric aura. Also, being positive. And if you're doing both, that's even better. Right? That's even better, family. Tools to help block psychic attacks. Now, it's going to be some things in here y'all never heard of before. There's going to be some things in here y'all heard of before. This is one of my favorites. Fulgurite, also known as petrified lightning. Some of y'all heard of Fulgurite. Some of y'all never heard of it. So for the people who've been coming to my classes, people who are on my Patreon, and people who come to my lectures, y'all know what this is. Fulgurite is also known as petrified lightning. It forms when lightning strikes sand, fusing the grains into glass tubes or sculptures. These natural artifacts are rare and showcase the intense energy of lightning. So what you're looking at on this picture right here, family, is when lightning hits sand on a beach, right? When it hits sand, what is sand? Crystals. Crystals. So this tube is created through lightning. The charge of the lightning, family, is still in here. I talk about this crystal in my book. I even give y'all a very powerful grid you can make with the Fulgurite. But for those who know me, know I've been talking about this crystal for a long time. Fulgurite is that crystal. Just having it on you can strengthen your aura. can strengthen your aura. So you're looking at crystals that are merged together by the heat from the lightning and the force from the lightning. So this will help put the vibration of lightning into your aura. The vibration of lightning into your aura, the frequency of lightning into your aura. I can swear by this. This right here is very powerful. If you could make this into a necklace or put it inside some type of orgonite structure or some glass or put it in a pendant, this is something you can wear. That's very powerful. It is brittle. It's fragile. So be very careful. eBay actually sells a lot of authentic fulgurites. eBay. And depending on what type of sand it strikes, you get different types of fulgurite. So I have a fulgurite that's made from black sand, from a beach, from black sand. A whiter sand, regular sand. Like I have different types of fulgurites. But they're very powerful, family. They're very powerful. You can get them. They got some good ones on eBay. And yes, it is getting harder to find good crystals out here. You know, if you know a store in your city and they got good crystals, work with them. Say, hey, can I pay you to buy me some crystals? Because some of them know the manufacturers directly. You might have to go to some of these crystal shows, these crystal gem shows, and get your crystals from there. You know what I mean? They do those in every city, all around. And they travel from city to city. So y'all might have to do that. But fulgurite is very powerful. This is the first tool I want to share with you guys that can help strengthen your aura, especially the etheric aspect of your aura. Very powerful fulgurite. One of my favorite gemstones, top 10 favorite gemstones. This star is a gem. The Aculeus star, I just call it the 8-pointed star, right? Is a Latvian deity of the morning star. So I never studied it for that. Like, so on the right side, the red and white picture is a picture of that's on the flag, right? But on the left side, the black and white picture, that's actually the 8-pointed star. This symbol, I would say, is even stronger than the helm of all for blocking for psychic attacks. Very powerful for psychic attacks. Associated with new beginnings, rebirth, and the hope brought by the morning light. This deity is also part of the Latvian mythology as a guardian of light who fights against darkness and evil forces. This star is a star that I've seen being manifested in the spirit world. Oh, I could do a whole class and video on the different pointed stars. I can do a class and videos on the different types of the 5-pointed star, the 6-pointed star, the 7-pointed star, right? So this is the 8-pointed star. I'm gonna tell you another powerful thing about this. The 8-pointed star is also represents the order of the Melchizedek. When you're dealing with the 8-pointed star. So if you are a person that is ordained as a minister, you guys remember, I've told you that you are part of the order of the Melchizedek already. If you're a member, if you are a imam in the mosque, it doesn't matter what religion you are part of. If you are a minister of that religion, or a imam, or a priest, or a priestess, you are part of the order of Melchizedek, whether you know it or not. So you should work with the 8-pointed star. Now, this one is shaped a little bit different than the order of Melchizedek. The order of Melchizedek is actually 2 squares turned sideways. So it looks almost like the Star of David, but it's not, because the 8-pointed star with Melchizedek is more intertwined, if that makes sense. It's more intertwined. So the order of Melchizedek star is a very powerful symbol as well. All right, let me see if I can find the exact. So this right here is the original form of the order of Melchizedek star. That symbol right there, right? The 8-pointed star. But it goes into this as well. The intertwined, right? So the secret behind that star is the order of Melchizedek. So this is very powerful for psychic attack. You can put this up in your house. You can put this in your bedroom. You have nightmares. And yes, most likely it will be on one of my medallions in the future. I got a lot of gems I got put out that, but I want to at least share this with y'all, just like I did the Helm of All. Before I came with a medallion, I told people about the Helm of All like 2 years prior. People are sleeping on the Helm of All. Don't get it twisted. It's powerful. Got the symbol all over my house. But I also have this symbol. I need to get more of these symbols in my house, but the 8-pointed star, family, very powerful for bringing light and fighting against darkness and evil forces. All right. Somebody said, be aware of what you're taking in before you go to sleep. I agree. Don't be watching all that crazy stuff before you go to sleep, family. Right. So we're going to keep it moving because I ain't got a lot of time, but I want to share that this is one of the first tools besides the Fulgurite. Here's the 8-pointed star. Y'all can get this symbol, type this word in, get this symbol, and print it out, hang it up in your house. Stare at it when you're dealing with you feel like you're being attacked. Stare at the symbol. Project it inside your mind to help protect yourself as well. All right. The flower of life is a powerful field of energy that represents life. Just having the symbol present can invoke life force, energy, and give life force to an environment. The symbol is a powerful health shield. So the flower of life, family, is a shield. It's a shield. Remember, a field is a shield. You got weaker shields and you got stronger shields. This is a shield, family. The seed of life, yes, the seed of life is a shield as well. But this right here can also strengthen and empower your etheric aspect of your aura, family, just by having it around. Just by looking at it. Just by having it up, you're bringing life force frequencies into your home. Y'all know the science. Dr. Emoto, he put this on, well, he put words on the glass. You think this wouldn't have an effect on the glass? Of course it would. Somebody said they have this in an Oregon necklace. Me too, family. I keep this symbol all around me all the time. It cleanses the energy. It raises the frequency. Right? So this is a symbol that everybody sees, but people sleep on it. The flower of life is extremely powerful. If you don't believe me, take some water, put it into a glass. Get like a gallon pitcher of water, put it into a glass, and just tape the picture of this on the front of the glass. The water will start to taste better. I know because I've been doing it for years. The water will actually start to taste better. So don't sleep on the flower of life. I'm not going to stay long on this because a lot of you guys know what this is, but this is a powerful health shield. Powerful health shield, family. Very powerful. Don't sleep on a flower of life. This is another psychic tool that can help empower you. This right here is very powerful. The Bao Mirror. It's traditional feng shui tool used for protection and harmonizing energy. Right? This mirror is usually made in the octagonal shape and it has two parts. Right? A convex portion for eliminating negative energy and a concave portion for capturing positive energy. People usually place these mirrors outside their homes to ensure protection and good fortune. You should get one of these and put it on the outside of your house. Don't put one of these on the inside of your house. If you have an apartment, I would recommend putting it on a window outside. And let me give you an example of what I mean by this. So this should all be placed outside a building or a home. So if you live in an apartment, you can't put it outside your apartment door, right? But you can put it outside your window in your apartment. A Taoist master can create one of these for you, can create an amulet. Now, there are Taoist priests that have created these already on Amazon. They sell them on Amazon, eBay. But if you can go to a Taoist place and actually get one made for you, that'll be more powerful. You can get this made as an amulet for your own person because it's really a map. That's really what it is, family. It's really a map. But even the most basic one can keep away and deflect negative energy from your home. I don't recommend getting certain symbols tattooed. So the 8-pointed star, do not get that tattooed on your body. Don't get it tattooed. It's too much energy. You can not listen if you want. It's too much energy, family. Some symbols are good symbols, but they're too much. You won't be able to sleep at night. The energy will keep you awake. It'll drive you mad. It's too much light. You should not put certain symbols on your body. It's just too much energy. I want to keep it real. Even though they're positive symbols. The flower of life is cool. If you want to get the flower of life, that's a health shield. That's fine. See, when you say Sri Yantra is cool, but certain Sri Yantras, I would say don't get that tattooed. Certain Sri Yantras you can't get. I wouldn't get tattooed on my body. They're too powerful. There are different levels of Sri Yantras. Somebody said they got the Lucifer sigil tattooed in there. Am I good? I don't know. Are you good, family? You got the Lucifer sigil on your body. I don't know. If you good, you good. I don't know. I can't help you with that one. I seen the Helm of All in a movie. Crazy. Yeah, it's in a lot of movies. What if you have naturally on your skin? I don't understand what you mean by that. You can get the animal cord tattooed. But some spiritual tools are so powerful with so much light energy, you shouldn't get them tattooed. It's too much energy. So certain Sri Yantras, the basic Sri Yantras are cool, but there's certain Sri Yantras that got so much light and powerful that I wouldn't get certain ones tattooed on my body. All right. So the Bagua is really a map, family. But you can put these in feng shui. They put these on the outside of the home. You could, just like this picture here, you can hang it right above the door, and it blocks and keep away negative energy from your house. It is extremely powerful. Like I tell y'all, when you get to your house, you shouldn't have to wear medallions all in your house. Your house should be like a field where it's protected. I want y'all to think about that. All right. So let me see. I think that's the last slide I got. I don't want to make this too long, but I think that's the last slide I got. So y'all got some powerful gems, especially that 8-pointed star. I never talked about that before, but I'm giving y'all that gem, that 8-pointed star. You can find them in necklaces. You can find them on pendants. I'll be making some stuff in the future with it, but I like to expose y'all to it, let y'all know. There's no symbol for removing anger. You're going to have to work on that, family. All right. You're going to have to work on that. And I'm sorry, I'm looking at my other screen over here. That's why I'm talking over there, family. So, yes. So, let me answer some questions here. Gratitude for sharing these tools with us. Reese's Pieces, thank you very much for the donation. You guys are welcome. The Spirit told me to do this to help people understand and to give y'all 1 or 2 good gems. I got 1,000 gems I can give y'all, little by little. You know what I'm saying? Little by little. But I'm giving y'all a super powerful one with that 8-pointed star. It's time to go to the next level. Everybody been using the 5-pointed star. What y'all know about the 8-pointed star? So let's answer some questions here. Thank you. I'm glad you guys. You can make the medallions for the Bagua, but you have to know what you're doing, family. I don't know how to make those personally, so I won't be making those. But I have a few ideas and stuff that's coming up, family. Thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Thank you. Let's say the family and I had a past life that continues to give past self energy on the altar. Is that energy received in his lifetime? If you have any past life karma, it's going to be received in his lifetime. It's going to follow you over. Yes. I only take my black tourmaline off the shower. Make sure you're cleaning your black tourmaline, family. Because if you don't clean black tourmaline, it can turn against you. You know, you learn and you grow. So I'm not talking against black tourmaline. What I'm saying is it can turn against you. I've used it for years. I saw benefits with it. But it's one of them stones you live and you learn and you grow. And you say you learn. So I would recommend some black onyx is a more solid stone. Black onyx is pretty good too, family. And shungite, believe it or not. You're welcome, family. You're welcome. Should we burn ancestor money every day or just once a week? That's up to you, family. I can't make that decision for you. It's up to your ancestors, what your ancestors need. Some days you may wake up feeling like your ancestors need a stack. You might need to burn a stack. You know, so it's up to you, family. But I would say at least every week, once a week, at least give your ancestors some of that. Let's see. Don't get mad at me if I don't see your question. We got a lot of people in here, family. You know what I'm saying? So don't get upset if I don't see your question, family. Can you do an altar spiritual work with? Can you do altar or spiritual work with magnets? If so, what are some ways? Can you do altar work with magnets? Why would you want to use magnets on your altar? You can do spiritual work with magnets, absolutely. You can heal yourself spiritually with magnets. Also, you can trap. Believe it or not, magnets can trap energy. You can trap energy with magnets. It can absorb. Magnets are very good for absorbing yin energy. Yeah. Right? It's very good for absorbing yang energy too. So there's a lot of things you can do with magnets that are extremely powerful, family. Extremely powerful. But I don't really understand what you're trying to ask there. Let's see here. A symbol for removing cancer. I can't talk about that up here, family. But they'll try to shut this video down. But I would say use the health shield that I gave you guys to help you. Use that flower of life to help. That's a shield, family. That gives life force. I gave Baphomet earrings and sitting pillow. I don't understand what that means, family. Are you making any more medallions? I'm reading up on some medallions right now. I'm gonna get that Lord Ganesha one back in. Right now, I have the Black Tower medallions for sale. Still, I have the Divine Radius medallion still for sale. I think I got a few solar medallions. But I don't know when I'm gonna make any new ones anytime soon, though. How do you strengthen? I don't know what that word says. CLARAJ. I don't know what that word means, family. How do you strengthen? I don't know what that means. What about Sri Yantra associated with Lakshmi? I mean, are you asking that's a good yantra? That's a great yantra. Whenever I go around my coworker, this thought form pops in my head of them being malicious. Is that me intercepting or projecting? To be honest with you, you may feel like they're malicious and they're not. Like I said, you got to weigh everything out. And if they are not malicious and you think they are, then you could be creating a thought form. So to better judge that, I would have to be there around both of you to see what's really going on. But some people do create their own thought forms about people. That's not even true. Some people so bad where they think something wrong with a person just because they quiet. I don't trust them. They quiet. Some people just naturally quiet. That's how I am. I'm the quiet guy in the room all the time. I'm not talkative. I'm quiet. Do the images of the last eclipse still retain destructive energy in them? Yes. Do not look at videos of eclipses. I won't recommend it. That 8-pointed star is a magnificent force field of energy. Can feel it through the screen. It is very powerful. It is very powerful, family. Let's see here. Let me look for a good one. Yes, you can tattoo the helmet wall if you would like. You can also imagine if you feel like somebody's trying to get in your head, you can't stop thinking about somebody or thinking about something. You can imagine the helm of all. That helps as well. You can imagine the helm of all. Hey, brother, what do we need for a spiritual bath again? Basic spiritual bath, a handful of sea salt, handful of lemon zest, a handful of chopped up ginger root. Not the powder, the actual ginger root. Believe it or not, I got to say that because some people put the powder in and you can get burnt like that. That's a very good one. Brother Joseph, talk about the new 4D altar. Nope, we're not talking about that yet. I kind of talked about that in a cyber sorcery. Thoughts on the election? I'm not talking about the election tonight. We'll see who won it tomorrow, or maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see who won tonight. Either way, I'm good. I know who I would like to win, but if that person doesn't win, then it's cool. It is what it is, family. You missed a super chat question, did I? Oh, okay. Let's see. Agape 30. Thank you for a donation. Greetings from Sacred Elements. Would the star help with my daughter's sleep paralysis? She was also at your event in Texas. Yes. I think I remember seeing your daughter. Yes. So I would have to understand more about what's going on with her sleep paralysis, because sleep paralysis happen different for different people. I don't want to just say something and that because a psychic attack could not be what's causing her to have sleep paralysis. It could be a lot of things. Some people fall into sleep paralysis because their subconscious mind is trying to block something horrible that they seen in their dreams. They fall into sleep paralysis. Sometimes it's actual entities. You can use the helm of all for that. But if you feel like you're being psychically attacked mentally, you can project a symbol in your mind and it can help. You can even imagine it out in front of you. So I'll have to know more about her sleep paralysis to answer that question, family. But thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. I don't think I missed any more. I'm gonna answer a few more, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here. What are your thoughts on the 3 days of darkness, and what do you think is going to happen? Well, the 3 days of darkness, y'all, have been talked about since I've been conscious. I'm not saying it's never going to happen. It could definitely very well happen, right? It could definitely happen, but they've been saying it's going to be 3 days of darkness since 2008, 2009. Especially in 2012, they just knew it was about to be 3 days of darkness. So I don't really have a lot to say about that, family, because we don't know what's going to happen with that, right? It's been predicted every year almost, the 3 days of darkness. But I'm going to definitely say it's a possibility that it could still happen. That's why I tell people to prepare themselves. Have you ever taken shrooms? Everybody want to know what Brother Yosef is like on shrooms. Everybody wants to know how would Brother Yosef be when he was high. right? We want to know what Brother Yosef High, how he would be, or how he would be on shrooms. Everybody want to see that. No, I have never taken shrooms, and I don't ever plan to take shrooms. I'm not going to talk bad about shrooms. There are some good things about shrooms. But I do talk to people on the regular, and I would definitely warn people to be careful how much shrooms you take, and to be careful with shrooms, because I do know people that have never come back. They went on a one-way trip on the shrooms, and they never really come back. I've seen people even over time slowly become a little out there more from taking shrooms. Little by little, they slowly just out there. So it's true, because shrooms are not meant to be taken for recreation. It's a sacred herb. Today, people take it for recreation, and I think it's affecting people in a negative way. I know, because I talk to these people. But shout out to the people that understand what shrooms are, and they understand what it is, and they, I'm from the old school spirituality. I believe in doing the work and opening your third eye and having spiritual experiences that way. Somebody said helm of all. No, it's helm of AWE. Helm of AWE, not all. It's AWE, family. Being psychic through your dreams. I want to do I might do another class in the future on how to strengthen your psychic abilities. I think that's important as well. What practices can you do? I gave y'all a book that actually gives some good practices. I think it's called Perception. I forgot what it's called. Y'all know what book I'm talking about. I gave it away in Brother Rich's show a while ago. That's a good one. Shin Energy, yes. The Patreon members, y'all know about that. Shin Energy. So I want to continue to, I want to say this. No matter what happens, who wins the election, family, I want y'all to remember the things I've been telling y'all. Lovely Tourmaline, thank you for the donation, family. Continue to prepare. Don't be a person that depends on everything the government wants you to do. Definitely learn how to do things for yourself. Everybody should have some emergency food in their house, just in case. We don't know what's going to happen next. Civil war. It could be a race war. We don't know what they got planned. Viruses. We don't know. So we want to be prepared for everything. Please go back and watch all my videos and use the tools I gave y'all over the years. Even as far as, investing. Told y'all to get silver way back in 2018. 19, I said, get some silver. And it was $15 back then. Silver now is over $30 now. So a lot of y'all doubled your money. If y'all was listening. So don't wait till it's too late. I even showed y'all some of the gold backs way back in 2019, 2020. I was showing y'all gold backs. Get y'all some gold backs. They was only $1 or $2 back then. Now they $5 a piece. These are things that you can always use. Copper. Get you some copper, right? These are things you can always use, family, because it's always going to be worth something. In case everything goes to HE double hockey stick. We want to be prepared. Sometimes, we got to bring everything down back to reality. We don't want to be so spiritually high, we know earthly good. You know what I'm saying? We want to bring everything back down to reality, family. These things are very important, okay? As we move forward, very important, family. So protect yourselves, protect your family, do right by yourselves, do right by your families, and prepare for the worst, but hope for the best, right? Stay in preparedness. Stay in a state of preparedness, family. Very important. Very important, all right? Also, I want to say in the future what I might do. I might do it, I might not, because we get a lot of trolls on here. I might open it up so we can do video chats with some of y'all. I've been thinking about it. I'm not going to promise it. We might open this up to do some video chats with you guys and let you come on and answer questions live. You know what I mean? We're thinking about that. We'll see. I got to see which way the wind blows me. But no matter, family, once again, who wins the night, understand that you create your own reality. You create your own reality. All right? Yeah, Cyclomancy is a great book. But I hope you guys enjoyed this information tonight. I'm going to let y'all go because I want, everybody want to see who's going to win. I think it's pretty close right now. And we'll see. Tomorrow will be a whole new world. Tomorrow we'll be getting ready to say, hey, this is where the world's about to go now. It'll be made clear. So we'll see, family. All right. Somebody said, go Trump. We'll see. We'll see, family. All right. Peace and love. Peace and blessings. You guys have a great evening. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace and love, family. Peace.